I don't come here to say things I feel. I come here to say some deep facts. Some deep facts. All right. Currently, the last information we got, because, okay, let me tell you guys what is happening now. Let me tell you what is happening. What is happening is that there's a strategy that is playing out. You know, so this strategy of give it time, everything will cool down. If you observe, everything is being slow. Part of the reason is, yes, for investigation, but also to reduce the awareness and reduce the fire. If you observe, the fire people had this time last month is not the same again. This is already mid-October. The fire and the tempo mid-September was far higher than now, so it's gradually cooling down. It's a strategy, okay? But I won't want it to cool down. Like, that's why I keep on pushing and I keep on doing my job. All right, the corona sitting, they said on the 25th that 5 people are going to be invited for questioning. They will come physically to speak, and I'm very happy about that. So I'm going to talk about those 5 people. Help me to share this video. It will help what I'm about to share right now. It will help them to know the questions. Of course, they know their job. Of course, they know their job, surely. But more like expo or support or addition to whatever good job the Corona Squad want to do. Now, the 5 people that are being invited for questioning, I'm going to be using abbreviation for their name right now. This case is becoming very sensitive. And when I use abbreviation, I believe you know what I'm talking about. Okay? Now, I'm going to talk about the father of Imole. Okay, Imole. Let's stop calling him Mohbad. His name was never Mohbad. Mohbad is a music name. Mohbad is a stage name. His name is Imole. He prefers that name Imole to Mohbad. That's a distant investigation I discovered. He prefers to be called Imole, which is light. Okay, and that is why, if you observe, a lot of things are coming out because of that light, that destiny of he carries. So Imole, I'm going to be calling him Imole in this video, and henceforth in all my videos, I'm not going to be calling him Mohbad again. That was never his name. That was a guy name. Okay, so the father of the disease, for the sake of specifics and complete information, I jotted down points here. Please allow me to look at the phone once in a while. Now, the 5 people are going to be answering questions. The father of the deceased, the father of Imole. There are 2 things that the courts need to investigate on. This is going to involve the police, involve NCC. NCC in Nigeria means Nigeria Communication Commission. They know everything that has happened to somebody's line since the line was inserted into a phone. So for Imole's father, they need to check all the calls he has received over the past 3 months. All the chats, all the calls. NCC should go and track his father's line. They should go and use it's simple. I'm just making the work easy. If we really want to get justice, the father of the deceased, NCC should go and get the his line. He doesn't have one line, okay? He doesn't have one line. Get his lines. How can they know that he has one line or not? Through NIN. Thank God for NIN, National Identification Number. Through NIN, they will know the number of lines he have. Track all the lines, all the calls he has received, all the chat he has made over the past 90 days. There's an information they will get from it. The second thing is account details. They should go and check in his account for the past 90 days. They should go and check the money that entered, and they should ask him what the money was for. That is for the father. Now, for Sodiq, no, they didn't talk of inviting Sodiq, but I don't know why they didn't invite Sodiq. Sodiq was the guy that mentioned Mohbad is dead. That guy, that first video that went out, that guy's name is Sodiq. He was the same person that invited the nurse. So I don't know why he's not part of the 5 people they mentioned. I'm surprised. I was expecting his name. Because right now, the police are saying that, the corona guys are saying that the nurse is not connected to Naira Marley and Sam Larry. Fine. So who is the nurse connected to? Of course, the first person the nurse should be connected to is what? The person that invited the nurse. So the nurse is supposed to come. The Sodiq is supposed to come. Because the first person the nurse should be connected to is what? The person that invited the nurse. So the nurse is supposed to come. The Sodiq is supposed to come and explain his relationship with the nurse. Yes, and the lines of Sodiq should be traced. The lines of the nurse should. That's why I said NCC is going to do a lot of jobs. Now, another person that should be asked plenty of questions is Prime Boy. Yes, because they are all suspects until proven guilty or innocent. Nobody is guilty yet. Nobody is innocent yet. They are all suspect because they are the closest people to disease. Now, Prime Boy was the friend that was arrested and detained now. Okay, that the mother was coming to talk, the mother of Prime Boy. And I was asking the mother, why didn't you speak when Imole died? Why are you not speaking now that your son has been arrested? But that's aside. Prime Boy made some statement in the video because Prime Boy is very intelligent. He made a video that went viral before he went into detention. Very, very intelligent of him. He made a video that went viral before he was not interviewed properly. Now, the video he said that, one, he lied that him and Mohbad didn't have a fight. They had a fight. That's the truth. They had a fight before the escorts went with Mohbad and Imole and the family. Now, he said that, one, that Imole and the wife were having an argument. And he doesn't want to start talking about what the argument is all about. That's a family case. No, he should explain to us what the argument was all about. These are powerful pointers, powerful arrows. These are the questions the court will push to them. Explain to us what was the argument all about. It's no longer a family issue, it's now a continental issue. What was the argument all about? There are clues in those arguments. That's number one. Number two is what? That night, reliable information, that night when they left, Prime Boy called Imole that night. They left the show around 11. Around 11:30. Prime Boy called Imole before midnight. Imole did not pick. Prime Boy called Imole around 1:55 a.m. 1:55 a.m. the next day, which was now 11th. Imole did not pick. Mrs. W picked and told Prime Boy that Imole was sleeping. That same day again, when it was morning, when it was morning, Prime Boy still called Imole again to tell Imole that I'm coming over to Island to pick my bag. Mrs. W still picked again and told him not to come. Prime Boy said it himself. Prime Boy said it. The videos are everywhere. The first video he had inside a car, there was a video Prime Boy had inside a car before the one he had in a public place. I'm picking this from the one he had inside a car. So Prime Boy, show us evidence. NCC, prove to us that Prime Boy actually called this line and somebody picked. Who picked? What did they say? Pam, NCC, over to you. National Communication Commission. The next person that this question is going to is Mr. NM and SL, the two guys that were outside that came in. The only challenge they're having is the issue of B being the guy, and the issue of D, because there are pictures everywhere, there are videos everywhere of them and online. That's the angle. Nothing has been pointed to them yet. At least the latest information is that the nurse is not connected to them. So if the nurse is not connected to them, then the nurse is connected to whom? That's why Sadiq should be brought down for questioning. But I have 7 questions for Mrs. W. I'm reading out facts. Number 1 is that Mrs. W has more than 1 line. Mrs. W has more than 3 lines. NCC, true name, should get those 5 lines and check all the calls she has made and received in the past 12 months. Simple. There's information there. As I said, I'm not an investigator, I'm just giving you details. NCC should get those information in those 5 lines. 1. 2, they should contact the manufacturers of the CCTV camera in late Imole's house. Because now they are saying that before they came, the CCTV was destroyed. No problem. There is a backup from the company, right? Memory card was the database. Which company supplied this guy is a celebrity, for God's sake. I said it earlier. If we treat celebrities exit like this, so what's going to happen to the poor man in the street who doesn't have money for case? That's why this is very important. So we need to get which company supplied that CCTV camera. Let us go and get the backup of everything. We need to know what really happened and how this is. If something destroys in the house, Mrs. W should know who destroyed that thing. They destroyed that thing to close up evidence. They should go and get information from there. Another thing is that her account should be tracked. She has more than 1 account. Because information I gathered was that she transfers money from her account and from the late Imole's account to her sister's account. That sister stays abroad. The name of this sister starts with T. I'm saying strong things. The name of this sister starts with T. They should track her account, the late Imole's account, and the sister that starts with T. They should check the 3 accounts and check their transaction for the past 24 months. Sister T should explain to us how this money came in and what this money was for. If money came from the late Imole's account to Sister T's account, what was it for? What did Imole pay for? Because Mrs. W was taking money from late Imole's account and from her own account to Sister T's account. Sister T is a private safe. That was why Sister T was the first person that became angry when very black man picked up the case. Another question that should go to Mrs. W is about Prime Boy. Did Prime Boy try coming the next day? Did you stop him? Why? These are information. These are questions. Then Mobile's mom also shared that on Monday that she started having the instinct. The show was on Sunday, right? Then on Monday, the show was on 10th. Then on the 11th, Mobile's mom called the sons. Imole's mom called the son. And Mrs. W picked and told Mohbad's mom that what? Mohbad was sleeping. So Mohbad's mom will need, boy called, so Mohbad's mom will need your explanation on that more. The pointers are coming in. See, the star this young guy is carrying is too strong for somebody to quench it. Another question that should go to her is the DNA. We still need to know about the DNA, just to be sure, just information. They are all facts and figures, because in this case, intelligence, who is at risk, who is feeling unsafe about the marriage or the relationship, who will benefit more if Imole, RIP, that person is a prime suspect. So these are the people that should be brought together for questioning. I've said a lot of things tonight. The nurse, even the nurse should come around. We still want to hear from the nurse again. I hear she's on detention. Let me to share this video. Justice must be served. I'm interested in this case because if we're able to stop this, we'll stop further things happening all over Nigeria. Because this young man of 27 years is not supposed to buy like this. We are hearing rumor of a young guy coming to say he's the twins. I have not verified that yet. I will dig deeper into that particular one and get more information. Let me to share this video. Have a nice day. Justice must be served.